Good evening, everyone. This is Henry Gambell with SimplerOptions.com, and in today's video I wanted to spend some time talking about Wynn with you. I happen to be here in Las Vegas visiting Carolyn today, so it kind of made sense on that level, and it also made sense because it has some really nice fib work that we can look at today. Now, this is a fun one because when you look at it off the daily chart, I think it's very easy to look at this and say, oh, it's range-bound, trading around 100. However, if you step back to the weekly charts, you will see that there is a squeeze on this. I'm not going to get into that right this second, but it has a weekly squeeze, and we're all looking to which direction is this going to fire. You can also see that it's pulled back right into that 21 EMA and held, and I think this will be an important level to watch on Monday. Now, where the fib work comes in on this, I always find it's easier that if you hide your studies, this will just show up a bit more cleanly. And now what we can start looking at, the first and easiest aspect of this is to come in and look at symmetry in price. So in Thinkorswim we measure this using the Fibonacci extensions, and all I'm trying to look at is the decline that preceded the rally. So from this high to this low was a given point value. This was the last thing that bears could really do to the chart before you had the run from 88 into 108. I want to look at that decline and compare it to what has happened today. Now you can see it's not perfect, but it's close, and it's something where more than the perfection of this, I like to look at the idea of the stock having personality. So you see the decline there, you come back and look at the decline here, and you start to see how they all have very similar relationships. So that's important, but it's not perfect. The next thing that really helps complement this, and why I think it'll be important to focus on it into Monday, is then coming in and grabbing the Fibonacci time extensions. So this is going to measure a very similar aspect of the work, but instead of looking at it on the price axis, you're going to look at it on the time axis. If you extend this out a bit, you can do it manually and say from this high, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days made the actual low. Then you come back to here and say from the high, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days down. So you have symmetry in price, you have symmetry in time, and then this technical study will visually explain that and make it a little bit easier for you to run on charts in the future. So I think Friday's low will be very important for this chart. If you can close back up above that on Monday, then I would look for something similar to what we saw during this run, and I think Wynn is getting ready to make that move. So I hope you find that helpful. If there's anything else I can do to help, please let me know, and we'll see you at the next free video.